thinking about freedom and how freedom intersects with why we lie, who we lie to, and who lies to us. Also very interesting questions. You know, one of the reasons we commonly fault people for lying is that lying is a manipulation of someone else's autonomy, right? You rely on this false information that I give you, and it controls your decision. Seduction is a great example of this. But then again, it's complicated because if you picture to yourself, okay, who would I most like to seduce me? You will come up with someone, right? You think, oh, I'd love to be seduced by that person. And seduction, as we know, almost always involves feints, ploys, guises, manipulations, all deception. Well, we've got this thing we love, seduction. We've got this other thing we are very suspicious of, deception. And if one is required by the other, all of a sudden we've got a problem on our hands. So I talk about some of that kind of thing. And of course it comes to its culmination for me in marriage, where you really want to believe that somehow your marriage is getting better as it becomes more and more predicated upon truth. We like to think that intimacy is about self-disclosure. I don't want to feel like I might have to invent some persona for my students. To some degree, one does. It's part of being a good professor, really. I might have to invent some persona for strangers. We do all the time. But I'd like to think I don't have to invent a persona for my wife. If my marriage is really a good one, you're facing these problems of what kind of lies will deception as a good in some instances stand up to the scrutiny of marriage. We know that married people lie to one another all the time. And if you were completely honest with your spouse all the time, I don't know, would that be a good thing? So anyway,